We expect a certain standard level of sportsmanship from athletes. We look up to those who have achieved success on the highest level, and therefore we want them to compete honorably. But we don't live in a perfect world, and there are always some who don't play by the rules. What's interesting about these particular cases, though, is the sheer audacity. From baseball to Formula One, all the way to the Olympic Games, we're covering 8 wild instances of cheating in major sports. So for all this and more, stay tuned here at Wonderlane. To kick off our channel, we're going to be doing a huge giveaway just for you. We're giving away 1 brand new PlayStation 5, 2 pairs of Apple AirPods, and 5 Amazon gift cards. To win one of these incredible prizes, just subscribe to Wonderlane, like this video, and comment down below. We're going to be announcing the winners right here on the channel in April, so don't miss out on your chance to win. And now, let's continue with the video. Let's start off with number 8. The Spanish basketball team that competed at the Sydney Paralympic Games in 2000. The Paralympics obviously is reserved for athletes who have physical limitations and disabilities. Obviously, the Spanish Sports Federation was well aware of this. Nevertheless, it sent a roster of able-bodied athletes to the games. Only 2 of the 12 basketball players were actually disabled. The team won 5 illegitimate medals, but were stripped of the awards shortly after. Number 7 took place at the 2012 Olympic Games in London. 4 women's badminton teams from Asia made intentional mistakes in the preliminary round of the badminton tournament in order to face easier opponents later on. Among them were world badminton champions Yu Yang and Wang Xiaoli. However, this unsportsmanlike behavior displeased the spectators as well as the referees, who eventually urged the athletes to play sensibly. At number 6, we've got a baseball player named Phil Nekro. Nekro was a pitcher in the MLB, and during a game against the Padres, an umpire noticed something pretty unusual. He asked Nekro to empty his pockets, and he reluctantly complied. He had made an attempt to conceal it, but it turned out that he had some mortar paper in his pockets, and he had been trying to wear down the ball gradually throughout the game. At number 5, we've got high jumper Dora Ratchen. She competed in the 1936 Olympics in Berlin and placed 4th. Later on, however, it was revealed that her real name was Heinrich Ratchen and that she was actually a he. There was controversy surrounding Ratchen's gender from birth, and he was raised as a girl, but any and all awards previously won were stripped away. Number 4 took place at a Formula One race. Nelson Piquet Jr. had a minor crash in the middle of the race, and cleanup vehicles had to remove the remains of the car. When asked after the race what had happened, Piquet said that he had just made a simple mistake. However, he later confessed that the accident helped his teammate Fernando Alonso win by forcing the other drivers to brake. The number 2 spot goes to one of the most famous cheating incidents in the history of sports. It involves Diego Maradona and the hand of God. A curious incident occurred in the quarterfinal match between Argentina and England in the 1986 World Cup. A one-on-one situation arose between the Argentinian striker, Maradona, and the English goalkeeper. In a leap that looked like a header, Maradona reached his hand to the ball and scored a goal for Brazil with his hand. And since the Thai referee thought that it was just a normal header, the goal counted. Coming in at number 1 is Olympic fencer Boris Onisenko, who was given a lifetime ban from competing at the Olympic Games in 1976 for tampering with his saber. The sabers in fencing actually have a sensor on the end of them that indicates when contact has been made with an opponent. The referees then use this sensor to count the points. However, Onisenko manipulated his saber before fights by installing a small switch with which he could activate the sensor on command. So he just racked up points by flipping the switch over and over again. Fortunately, he was exposed for cheating and duly punished for his unsportsmanlike conduct. So did we miss anything? Who are your least favorite cheaters? And which one of these incidents bugs you the most? Be sure to let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Wonderlane for new videos like this every week.